I originally joined Drumline because the band teacher told me that it would be really fun. And I had seen in middle school people doing Drumline, and I thought that it would be cool, but only people that were in the percussion section could join Drumline. And I play trombone, so that was kind of out of the question for me. So when the teacher approached me and told me that I could do Drumline, I immediately jumped on the opportunity, and here I am now, and I love it.
Really pivotal moment in my life, actually. I was in the middle school band. I was in the middle school band, and I had an event, and they came, and what they did there was it was like art. It was like John Bosky at seeing a Picasso drawing for the first time. It was absolutely amazing. Like there's nothing I've experienced ever since that moment, and I was like, I want to do that. I didn't even know what it was. I just know I wanted to do it.
It's hard to narrow my best experience down to one thing because it's not really an experience. It's kind of just a feeling of being in Drumline and, you know, going out to perform and hearing people clap for you and knowing that you can move people by making music with your friends. It's just the entire experience and the whole aspect of making people happy just from playing music.
How does Drumline help someone as a person, I think, is something I get asked sometimes. For me, I work outside of this. I volunteer my time here, and I work totally different field. And people ask, why do you spend the time doing this? And really, it's just to see the growth in the students and see so much passion. As everybody knows, music has been severely cut back, and it really is something that I think is really important. Kids learn way more than they're going to learn out of a textbook, in the sense that they're learning how to be people, how to interact with other people, how to perform, and just sort of elevate things that they didn't think they could do. So in my opinion, music programs and Drumline in general really helps kids learn how to go beyond something in a textbook and really apply it.
So one of the more rewarding aspects of my participation with this program has been as an instructor. If I were like other parents at other organized events, maybe football or soccer or softball, and I go to rehearsal and I maybe sit on the side and I kind of watch what's going on. I can cheer, I can get involved in support activities. But as an instructor, one of the things I get to do is I get to know those kids. And nothing can be more rewarding than having a student come into the program that you can see they're in there. They just haven't found themselves yet, and so they're a little unsure. And one of the things about we consistently use this expression, to become successful, is when you see a student develop and blossom.
Drumline is a really unique group of students. They are very dedicated to their craft. They have phenomenal coaches and directors. They have great staff support, and that's all throughout the visual and performing arts program. The staff, Drumline is a group of kids to be taken very seriously. They are very dedicated about their program. They're often here way later than I am, and I work at night. You know, there are plenty of nights when I'm leaving work at 9 o'clock and they're still out practicing. So the dedication to what they do shows in the final product, and it shows in their relationship with each other. They are very dedicated to each other as a whole.
If we had a little bit more flexibility with the budget, we could probably get like new uniforms, new drums, even the new drums that we just got. They're even being worn down, but like we're making our way with them. And our moms, they spend hours making our uniforms out of what new creative idea that Jake has produced. And you know, the moms are really the heroes of band. like they're out there fundraising, making the uniforms, just raising money at any chance they get, just dedicating their lives to it, when, you know, they could just send their kid off and say, oh yeah, come back home at a decent hour. Like, the moms are so like inspirational, like, but you know, I feel like with a little bit more flexibility we could give them a break, because like they need it. Like, not only do they give money, have to pay a wild amount for their kid to be in the program, but they're also sacrificing their hours, and you know, they probably have other kids to take, and they have their events. So the moms are really just the heroes and inspirational, and with a little bit more flexibility in the budget, they wouldn't have to work so hard. Like, you know, they'd be able to rest easy, knowing that their kids are going to have the newest things, and have just really have nice things, and be able to do great things.
Budgets have definitely been tight over the last few years. Each year band has received a smaller and smaller pie, and that's nothing unique to any band program in California. For us, we get no funding from the district, so everything that we do is funded through donations and fundraising. So all year round, we're constantly doing fundraising to offset any costs and make it attainable for anybody that wants to be part of it.
Budget cuts have impacted us very deeply. We're basically on our own. We're making our own money. Our parents are at the River Cats game, working day and night, trying to raise money for the band, and we don't really get any donations that much. So we're just out there. Like, last year, we must have had about 20 fundraisers, and some fundraisers just ridiculous, but we're just out there every time. He's just, our band director, Mackie, he's just there, oh, we have a new fundraiser, and we do that because we need that money. Like, we can't do anything we want. Like, we can't do anything new or, you know, intuitive, because, like, due to budget cuts. And we just, like, a new floor for us would be like the holy grail.
Drumline's floor mat has been used beyond all reasoning. This is a drum mat that has supported the program for as long as I've been here, and has really begun to show wear and tear. Our young people have done what they can to keep it in good condition, but a new floor mat would go far, far in ensuring that we have a good drumline program that can compete with other programs across the state and further if need be.
So a new floor would really help us in a lot of ways. Number one, the floor we've used for 3 years. The last 2 years we've painted on it, and we painted over one of the sides last season. So there's building paint, there's holes in the floor. It's falling apart. It's probably not going to last for the rest of the season. So the new floor would help us a ton in replacing that. And secondly, we spend hours and hours and hours painting, designing, and putting the floor together. So having the new floor designed for us and printed up would give the show a whole new element of professionalism, but it would also help the kids focus on practicing and less on painting.
So in conclusion, I just want to say, Drumline, I wish you guys the best of luck, and here's to another great year. I know that you guys will rock it and represent Franklin High School to the fullest, and one of these days you guys will improve my drum beat. Go get 'em.